All right, these are the directions for the new species project. And it talks about making a sketch up here at the top and using modeling clay. But this is going to be a drawing project. We're going to draw a brand new species by combining two other animals together. And I just want you to stay away from mixing fish and snakes together, because they end up looking like eels, and we already have plenty of eels. So there's plenty of other animals that you can mix together, insects that you can mix together, insects and animals, insects and reptiles. Just be as creative as you can. Now it talks a lot in here in the directions about practicing drawing your animals first before you start putting them together. It also talks about naming the animals, and that's important, but mostly important is creating an environment for them and drawing the animals as big as possible. It says don't trace the animals, says do not trace them. These animals that are in this handout, and I always would recommend that you go find some animals. There's animals in the handout to look at. Right? If you were to trace these animals, they'd be too small by the time you got finished. So these are just to get some ideas. There's a handout full of different pictures. But you can always, instead of looking at these pictures, you can go to Google and Google your images and pull up whatever kind of image that you want as animals. Finished products need to look and be as big as they possibly can. Here's an example of an iguana. It's got the iguana characteristics of the spines and the tail, along with the facial features of a cat. Here's an interesting combination of a horse along with butterfly wings, maybe a seahorse type tail, and that's a kind of a unique underwater critter. And here is a walrus and a hermit crab put together. And here's an example of a gorilla and a spider. And also you look at the environment. This animal is as big as it possibly can be, and there's an environment in the background. So you have to have all of those characteristics to be complete. Go ahead and have some fun and create a new species.